Yo, what is poppin'? My 420 army is your boy Liam 420, and yep, we're here with another episode of GTA 5 story. This one we're gonna be doing Derailed, Monkey Business, and then oh yeah, here's that drunk couple event that I had been meaning to show in the last episode, but I ran out of room, so I'm putting it in here. And also, this is my second attempt at recording a commentary track for this video, because first time I recorded it, I accidentally pressed the wrong button once I finished recording, and it did not save. I hit circle instead of X because they're really close to each other, like pretty much. And yeah, for this event, you have to take the drunk couple's car. They will not get into Michael's car. Oh, what a fool, at least my Doobie Brothers. If Trevor was driving this, he'd be like, this music's all fucking wrong. Like in the Trevor Phillips Inc. episode when I had the Crystal Maze mission. So yeah. And of course, you can also do this event as Trevor, and he can take them to the altruist camp for 2, which I don't know. I'll try to see if there's an event I can do with Trevor to get him to the, so that way he can, maybe like a runaway bride, so I can take her to the altruist camp, and then I'm not sure where I'm going to find a 4th victim at. So that's kind of a deal. If I do manage to find a 4th victim, then I'll probably take him to the altruist camp, because I didn't take the Lost Girl. For sure would have taken her if not for the fact that she came back in the After Hours DLC. So that would have been 3 victims, and then Ursula, I just wanted Trevor to have Ursula as his girlfriend because he really thought he would. I think despite it, because Ursula seems like the crazy girl that Trevor would totally go for, and like I'm not sure what Trevor's standards are with dating, so he knows he can connect with women, but I'm pretty sure Ursula does have them. So, yeah, that's why I think they'd be a great match. And then, yeah, you just drop them off at the motel, and watch out for the rock. Yeah, I was trying to let the conversation finish before I drove up there, so you could hear it. I try to do that, but sometimes the conversation is cut off, and it gets a little tough to hear them from the missions, and then, yeah. Michael gets paid $40. And now we're doing the derailed mission. That's like a little unique small thing if you do it, if you start the mission with Michael, so. Day-night lapse. Michael's sitting on the couch, which actually this mission is Ron's last physical appearance in the story. Obviously, he has a phone call and bury the hatchet, and then again in ending C, the third way, or death wish, whatever you want to call it. Of course, Trevor, not Trevor, Michael and Ron are just kind of bond. I don't know if Michael ever bonded with Ron during their time in Sandy Shores, because obviously Trevor's out with Patricia. And Patricia actually liked being in Trevor's trailer, so that's why she didn't try to run back to Martin's ranch. I guess Ron kind of got scared because of all the abuse Trevor puts him through. And Trevor and Patricia are back from their date. Like how both Trevor and Michael are pretty much wearing the same shirt. They're both wearing a white shirt, and Are Michael's? It looks like Michael's pants are gray because Trevor's definitely wearing his gray pants. So then Trevor takes a Sanchez. I didn't stop for enough time to let Trevor put the helmet on, and I was just trying to reach top speed, so that's why I blew that stop sign. And this mission just makes no sense from a story standard, because try not to interrupt the dialogue, so, but anyways. Yep. Merriweather. Oh, Merriweather. Hello, Mike. Oh yeah, see, that train's going in the wrong direction. It goes in the opposite direction. It does not go that way in free mode. And for gold medal, you have to jump on the train with the first jump, which is right here, which I had to edit because I missed the train. So I just edited to make it look like I actually did get on, and then I think the better than CJ. It's called better than CJ. It's supposed to be I know there's a mission in GTA San Andreas called Wrong Side of the Tracks, where CJ and then Big Smoke were like chasing after a train. If you fail the mission, Big Smoke will say, all you had to do was get on the damn train, CJ. Something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what Big Smoke says exactly if you fail that mission, but yeah, even though I haven't played San Andreas, I know that Big Smoke does betray CJ at the end. And yeah, you can see if I had to edit it again here because Trevor fell off the train, so that's why his helmet keeps changing colors. Because I'm just that good at editing, where like if I fuck up a move when I'm recording, I'd re-record it just and then edit the clip together when I restart the mission, so that way it looks like that happened, even though you can kind of still see, like for example, if a car door's closed, like back when I did the long stretch episode with the car door. And yeah, Trevor knocks out the train, and I don't know why they didn't make it where you can drive trains after this mission, because that feature to drive trains would not be added until the Cluck and Bell farm raid that came out with bottom dollar bounties, I think. I think it was bottom dollar bounties when the Cluck and Bell farm raid came out, because I think that was the December DLC. Not sure. So yeah, they go past the Polito bit. That's the Cluck and Bell factory that the raid is in, and so I think there's no crime scene tape anywhere with all the dead bodies, even though... Yeah, I'm not sure how long cops swarm crime scenes after a crime has been committed, but I would imagine they would be there for a few days. And yeah, so we switch to Michael, driving through the Alamo Sea. And here is what doesn't make any more sense, is the fact that how is Trevor able to time when those two trains crash into each other? Because, like, what would have happened if, like, he completely missed the bridge and they crashed into the tunnel? Then they'd just be completely fucked. That's what makes no sense. And even though I have seen train locomotives like that, where like they're attached to each other, like one's facing backwards and attached to the second one, I have never seen two trains go opposite directions on the same track in real life. And somehow Trevor survives this. And yeah, so then you have to use a sticky bomb, which for some reason I couldn't get the sticky bomb, the center dot for the sticky bomb to go on the door. So I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm getting out of the boat and just throwing it on manually. It's like, this is just fucking stupid. So I even tried placing it on top of the container, but unfortunately the explosion wasn't close enough to blow open the doors. So that's why I decided, okay, you know what, I'm getting out of the boat. And the current was pushing the boat, so that was making it harder too. Oh, okay, so yeah, I drove over here, kind of beached the boat on this rock, and then, because as soon as you... Get in the boat, Mikey. Yeah, Trevor's getting impatient, so I throw out the sticky bomb, blow open the doors. And then I take cover behind the log, because Merryweather soldiers start coming in. Yeah, you can see those red dots on the map, so they come in, using Trevor's machine gun to take them out. And there's one shooting at me, so... Yeah, you're forced to use Trevor here. You can't use Michael to salvage out the prop, the statue. Yeah, that's the artifact that Trevor and Michael ended up doing. I think I said that a little too early. So shoot down this helicopter. It's like, why am I not hitting the goddamn pilot? There we go. And the helicopter crashes into the side of the mountain. And there's another helicopter right there. So as far as I managed to shoot that with one bullet. And then there's some more guys on the bridge, so yeah, I pulled up the thermal scope. Yeah, so Trevor could probably just have that gun on his back, or if he had like a weapon harness, he'd probably have both the MG and the sniper. And yeah, this is the only time Trevor can use thermal vision, because it's only available in these missions. I don't know if it'll be available in free mode in GTA 6, but that'd be nice if they bring those back for the sniper rifles. Like, give us a night vision scope, thermal scope, heavy scope, like the sniper rifle Mark II in GTA Online. That would be cool. We need to see Mark II weapons make a comeback in GTA 6. And have specialized ammo. So yeah, I'm using Trevor's special ability. Try to shoot down these dudes. Shot the guy with the parachute, he goes falling. I try to shoot this guy, but it doesn't work. I even tried shooting his parachute, see if that'd kill him, but nope. Fuck you, Wii Sports Golf, for ruining my aim. In shooters. Yeah, that's... I know, if I mention Wii Sports Golf a lot in my videos on shooters, it's because I played that as a kid and my ball just kept getting attracted to the water. So that's why you're wondering, why is Liam blame Wii Sports Golf when he... See how shallow that water is? That's why I'm surprised Trevor survived that fall. That probably would not be deep enough. Even though I used to do that in Minecraft, test how deep water had to be to break your fall, you would have to be a few blocks down in order to survive. So yeah, that's like, oh, okay, I'm stuck with Trevor. And obviously Franklin's not in this mission, so... But it's like, geez, how does Trevor have half health already? So that's why I'm using his special ability to kill all these soldiers, and... You can see the wreck of the train. It stays there after his missions. That's why the one parachute jump up there is unavailable, temporarily unavailable. But I did all the parachute jumps after I completed Dom's first mission, because they're all you have to do all 13 parachute jumps in order to finish Dom's last mission anyway. So that's why I figured I might just do it now. Sooner the better. And I did all those off camera, so that's why you're not going to see them in the series. And then as soon as the next episode, I'll have to finish up Michael's. Epsilon program, get caught up on a few of those, so that's why I'm probably gonna do Surveying the Score, do those side missions, and then end with Bury the Hatchet. But then the episode after that, you won't be seeing Pac-Man and Fresh Meat until then, because I want to get caught up on some side missions. So, a little bit of change of plans. Because I kind of want to have all the side missions completed before we get to the ending. Oh, yeah, the boat Pexel. I had to be careful not to beach the boat, because one time I did a cocaine sale online, and I accidentally beached the boat with the last boat, and I tried using the up and atomizer to bounce it back in the water, but it just ended up destroying the whole boat after a couple blasts. So yeah, anyways, after you lose all the Merryweather guards, you just drive over to the beach where there's a pickup truck and a buggy for Trevor and Michael to escape in. Trevor takes the buggy and Michael takes the pickup. After Trevor shows him the relic. Yeah, difference between relish and relic. Relic's like a valuable item. Relish is like a spice that you put on burgers or hot dogs. I know, that was another conception the Annoying Orange did in one of their videos. Of course, Trevor doesn't want to go back to Los Santos. My score, get your own. That was even in the expanded and enhanced trailer for GTA 5 on PS5. When it was first revealed at the PS5 Game Fest, I remember that line was in that trailer. Even a later line where Franklin says, I was trying to get out of this bullshit. I can't remember what Michael quotes were in that trailer. Plus, that trailer was just old trailers put together. It was, I remember all the outrage from when GTA 5 on PS5 was revealed. How people were upset that we weren't getting GTA 6, but hey, at least we're getting it in May of 2026 next year. I'm not sure when this episode's going public. It might be in October, and the series is probably going to stretch in November and even December. So, yeah. It might, I'm not sure when the last episode will be, but I'm thinking maybe at the end of the series I'll do like a randomness episode where I just kind of like say goodbye to the game and thanks for keeping us entertained with it over the past 13 years, which I'm actually recording this commentary track on the 12-year anniversary for GTA 5, September 17th. Hard to believe this game is already 12 years old. And Trevor's in on it, robbing the Union Depository. Yep, that's the last heist in this game. Well, we saw the Bureau raid before that, but Trevor doesn't participate in the heist because of what happens in the Bury the Hatchet mission. So he gets in the buggy, and then you get a group call from both Steve Haynes and Michael, and you're checkpoint because I failed the mission for falling off the train a bunch of times.
Hello, Tally's on the line too.
It's the Santa, but he's on the line. And Trevor tries to consume him, saying, "Los Santos, you go anywhere." And also, Michael gets a text from Jimmy saying that he dropped his tailgater off at the house. And I tried to go back to Michael's house and retrieve the tailgater, but it wouldn't spawn. So I think the GTA Wiki might be wrong on that fact. And oh yeah, Franklin's Marianne mission. This was going to be in the last episode too, but I couldn't fit it in because of time. Because again, Share Factory, just like Share Factory on PS4, does not let me upload videos that are over an hour. Same with Share Factory on PS5. I think Marianne is supposed to be inspired by Jillian Michaels. I think that person's name is. I know my mom used to do some of her workouts when I was little. Like, I'd be playing video games. Some of my favorite childhood games, I'd hear, like, jumps, and then she said, yeah, that's me doing. I'm not sure what that person does nowadays. I've never followed them. So, yeah, you're swimming in the water, and I had Franklin's stamina pretty much maxed, so I was able to keep it for the most part. And then I'll have to check Trevor's stamina, see where it's at. I think Trevor's stamina is almost maxed too, because I don't want to have, because I don't think that's gonna that doesn't happen again, like what happened with Michael's. So I did Michael's Marianne mission, where I only had like a sliver of health left, and I just barely won the mission. So yeah, then you get on the two bicycles. Jesus, like Franklin's going through a lot of workouts, like first with Dom and then with Marianne here. And Trevor's Marianne mission is actually pretty hilarious. We'll get to that when we get to that. It might be in the Bureau Raid episode, because there'll be an episode on that. Because the Bureau Raid, literally all you do is you just do the architect plans mission, and then you choose the roof entry where there are no heist steps required, and then you just jump right into it. So I could pretty much throw in a whole bunch of side missions, and then an optional mission, the Dotting Dad mission for Tracy, because, like, you know how we had the Good Husband mission for Amanda? that Michael can optionally do to help his family. He has that for Tracy, then he has and then there's the Parenting 101 mission for Jimmy. That's probably going to be in the that'll most likely be in the Union Depository episode. Watch out for that Mammoth Patriot that just drives towards you. It's like, why were you driving on that's not even a road? And this counts as a stunt jump, but unfortunately it did not. It just said stunt jump failed because it's so hard to do when you're on a bicycle. Even though I switched to Trevor after I finished doing this mission, and he was in this area, so I did the stunt jump, and it passed there. So it kind of worked there, even though I was a little bummed that it did not count here. At least I got it with Trevor. Yay! Then you just run. Yeah. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running, running. Like that song from Finding Nemo. Then you just go this way, or along this track. And there's another guy running. He's like, what the hell is that black dude and psycho woman and crazy woman doing? I'm not sure if he's met Marianne or doesn't work out with her, but he's probably thinking, what the hell are those guys doing? There's a car there. Yeah, the finish line is right there. Franklin did. He didn't even lose any health. She's not even fat. And then Franklin gets Marianne as a contact. Even though I don't think they can actually contact her after this mission. And monkey business. We're here. Michael's just chilling at the dock. Ready to raid Humane Labs. Yeah, and Franklin decides not to mention Amanda calling him. It's like, yeah, your bitch wife should just side with you on this, so that way she could have, so that way, yeah. And pay attention here, because once Steve and Dave arrive, they say something that was probably mentioned in the Polioscore mission. Wow, rich fuck is useless. What's the other three? Other three. That might have been what Agent Sanchez was talking about after he met them in the Polioscore mission when he tells them, get your crew together. So, I guess Agent Sanchez had kind of told them beforehand, but then Michael just ignored him, so... Anyways, I was talking about with the Amanda thing, it's like, Amanda wasn't prejudiced towards Michael's criminal life. He could have brought her along on this, and then, I don't know if Tracy and Jimmy, but then they still have to get two more people. Franklin probably could have brought Lamar, and then I guess Trevor. I don't know if he'd be able to convince Lamar to come all the way out there, but, yeah, or someone to. And then I'm not sure who they'd bring as their sixth person. Because that'd be an interesting criminal activity. Why didn't Rockstar think of that when they did this mission so he doesn't listen to Steve and Dave? But then again, I guess one of them could have gone. Like, maybe Dave could have gone, or... I would have taken Dave over Steve. Because that'd be a cool gang of 6 people. A cool gang of 6. Lamar, Amanda, Dave. That'd be sick. And of course, Steve doesn't even let Trevor get his plan straight. So then they get in the boat, and oh yeah, this mission will always take place at night. And notice how Dave and Michael are wearing yellow tanks, but Steve has a gray one. I think that's Steve in the gray tank, and oh no, Steve has the double tanks. That might be Michael wearing the gray one. And it's like, why does Steve have 2 tanks while Michael and Dave only have 1? I guess it just shows how much of a twat Steve is. And yeah, I don't know what. Even though PC Principal from South Park is like literally a copy paste of his character model, he's a cool character. Even though the guy that he was even though the character that inspired him was a fuckwad. It's like kind of ironic there. Yeah, Michael has the gray tank. It's sort of hard to tell which tank is whose. So yeah, then you swim over to a grate and you have to use like a blowtorch to cut it open. It's like, how did they even find a blowtorch that works underwater? Because the Cayo Perico heist has an approach similar to this. Even though I bought the Casaca for the Cayo Perico heist, I never actually scoped out the island. But then I think over that outlet down you got the DeSanta. I'm just saying it's going to be a recurring gig. Every time someone refers to Michael as Townley, I'm just going to yell, "It's DeSanta." So, anyways, Michael cuts that. It's literally like that one of the entry points for the Cayo Perico heist where you cut the grate open. And yeah, you have to hold the button. It's like, I don't want to run out of fuel, so that's why I was being cautious. Because if you run out of fuel, that will fail the mission. And I think Steve threatens Michael by saying that if they run out of fuel, he's going to use his face as a bashing board. Windbreakers. I like windbreaker. I know a windbreaker jacket. I think it's like if something like barely touches it, that sets it on fire. I just remember a story from that when I was in high school. Someone got a windbreaker, like a ball of flames went through his arm, and it didn't even touch the jacket, but it still caught on fire. And here's something that happened. I'll explain a little more once we get inside, but one of the gold medal objectives for this mission is to stun 8 opponents with the stun gun, so I did that, but for some reason 1 didn't count, and then there's a mission I do later in this video where it's like you have to do 8 of something and then 1 doesn't count, which is dumb. It should have counted that. So then they're just swimming to the tunnel and find the access point to Humane Labs. Actually, I think they're reinforced. No, not reinforced. It was actually, yeah, it's reinforced armor for the casino heist, where there's a version rate to break into Humane Labs and steal the armor. I only got that one a handful of times. Every time I did the reinforced armor prep, it always gave me the Merryweather bunker. And Merryweather is a pain to deal with because they literally shred your health like 3 shots and you're dead. Which that is just absurd. And yeah, as they're talking through this tunnel, you get to learn how much of a cunt Steve is. Actually, I think this is that dialogue right here. Michael says he turned himself in. And then Steve says that makes you doubly dumb. It's like, yeah, that just shows how much of a cunt he is. I can't wait to leave the game when we finally kill this guy. So anyways, after you just keep swimming. Watch out for the fans. And luckily those things weren't moving or else they would get shredded. But then you surface in Humane Labs. It's almost like that museum heist from the beginning of Uncharted 2.
Come on, get up the ladder.
So they swim into the sewers. So I used the stun gun. One stun. Well, this is one. It took me a second, but then... See, that's one enemy. Two enemies. Even though I missed him at first, but then I get him on the second attempt. Because I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing that GTA series videos did in their many guides of this mission. Whether, like, for when the game first came out, when it was released on PS4 and Xbox One in first person, and then their PC guide, and then their PS5 guide. So yeah, that's 2, and then this guy in the elevator is 3. So I get the card, wait till Steve and Dave get in. And then enemy number 4, actually yeah, 4 and 5 are these 2 lab workers. 4, 5. And then 6 is here, but I think either Steve or Dave shot the second guy, so that's why I didn't get stun number 7. And yeah, I activate Michael's special ability so I can at least get this, so that way I can still get the stun and not miss, and then Dave shot the other guy for me. It looked like it was Dave next to me. Steve was kind of like at the one closer to the wall, so that's why I thought it was Dave. That's 6 stuns, and then this guy is 7. 7 stuns, and then 8 comes out through that door. It's like, why is this guy not moving? Oh yeah, so guy, that's stun number 7. The guy in the lab is stun number 8. So that gold medal objective for getting 8 stuns should have counted. I don't know why one of those did not count, unless that guy doesn't count as an enemy, which is dumb because he should. Because again, I was doing the exact same thing that GTA series videos did in their guides. And yeah, if I mention GTA series videos a lot, it's because I try using their videos to get gold medals on the missions, which doesn't always work out. So you have to switch to a real gun. So I switched to the carbine rifle because that's the gun that Dave and Steve had. And then you have to get 15 headshots, so I shoot these guys in the head. And there's more of them. You know what? No, it's not. No, Michael's the male. I'm probably saying that with Lucia in GTA 6. So I don't know what her special ability is. The moose really is loose now. Like what Trevor says in the 4th Rampage mission when he's fighting out the military. Yeah, Dave took down this guy for me, so I'm just kind of shooting him to make sure he's dead, and then... Bang, shot him right in the ass, finish him off. Then you head up the stairs where there's more enemies, and I think there's some monkeys too. I don't know if the mission's called Monkey Business because they had monkeys in the Humane Labs, or if it's because Steve, Michael, and Dave are actually monkey. Like, I don't know why this mission is. Someone knows let me know in the comments if you know why this mission is called Monkey Business, or what Rockstar was thinking when they named this mission. I probably should have bought body armor before I started this mission. I think I did that. There's a lot of missions where it's like, yeah, I probably should have bought body armor before I started this mission. I don't know why I've kind of got myself out of that habit. For burying the hatchet, I'll have to make sure I buy some body armor with Michael. I guess because I guess that Michael has that special ability where he can slow down time and shoot enemies in the head, and then Trevor has his rage ability. And yeah, those are the monkeys that the mission was supposedly named after. It's like, what? The monkeys don't even have a purpose on the mission. They're just stuck in the cages. So then you get to the parking garage. Dave kicks the doors open. Oh no, the parking garage is in the next hallway. It's not in this one. First you gotta turn and then loop around, and then you're at the parking garage where the military is there. So shoot down the soldiers. So then you run to the refrigeration crate, and Michael puts the nerve agent in there. I've been saying this in pretty much every episode. If it freezes for a sec, that was me checking to make sure it was recording. And there's Trevor and the Jetsam cargo bob. Because Trevor's like an expert pilot, because like he said in Friendly that he actually worked as a pilot, but then he was fired. And that's what he when he got into gun running, and he flies planes. So, okay, here's something that doesn't make any sense. So, Trevor flies the cargo bob above that container so that Michael and Dave can hook it up. But he doesn't lower the cargo bob all the way to the ground so that they can get in. So it's like, and also after this cutscene ends, you don't even see Michael and Dave climb up the ropes to get in. It's like they just teleported in there. It's like, I'm pretty sure it would take a while for them to climb up those ropes. So they were probably climbing up there. Oh no. Now they get on the crate, and then Steve shoots himself in the leg to hold off as a distraction. Agent ULP from GTA 4. He comes back in the wrap-up, and then he's also in GTA Online in the gun running DLC. Or no, Doomsday. It was Doomsday that he came back in. And when we get to the wrap-up, I'll kind of explain. I'll try to fix like a little inconsistency that the professional has with that mission. How it doesn't make sense that Agent ULP is still alive in present day. Yeah, it's like, I think Dave may have been behind the seat, because that's Michael sitting next to Trevor. That's why I put first person mode. Oh my god. Yeah, because you would not want to trust Trevor with a neurotoxin, considering what he did with a nuclear weapon or whatever that was he stole in the Merryweather heist. And yet the crate is so small, so that's why I was trying to be careful when I placed it on the truck. Well, you can see Franklin sitting there on the ground. Fly up and I just place it there. Just laugh at how small it is. I always thought it would land in the front, but I guess it also counts near the back. And I didn't even land in the marker, but luckily the cutscene's still queued. So then Franklin and Michael head in there, and Michael gets a text saying that the exile's been lifted. And yep, that's pretty much that. So then Trevor's driving Patricia home, back to Martin's ranch. Yeah, I figured I'd listen to that song, even though one of those rare instances where Britney Spears' "Give Me More" is playing on nonstop pop. It's like, why does the song rarely play on that station? It's like I have much easier time to find Black Grease on Vinewood Boulevard Radio. And even either of the NWA songs on West Coast Classics. It's dumb. And yeah, you can really see how much Trevor connected with Patricia here, so that's kind of why he's crying. And he almost sees her as a motherly figure, according to what the professional said in one of his lore videos. Yeah, I actually was kind of inspired by the professional to do lore videos of my own on the other games that I play, so that's why I kind of bring him up a lot too. And look at this. Give me more Britney Spears. We should probably have at least, yeah, that's why I'm hoping that, I mean, Britney Spears has some good songs, that's why I'm hoping she has at least one GTA 6. Not If You Seek Amy. That one is just dumb, and it's just like, what was she even trying to go for with that one? And it's like, who the fuck is Amy? It's like, no, they're just gonna butt fuck her in the ass. And yeah, apparently Trevor cut Martin's ear off. But then Martin came back in the money for his DLC, and he somehow got that ear back. 12 years later. And then I was like mentioning this, people said, yeah, Martin's rich, he can just get plastic surgery and put that ear back on. And you'll see the game fucked me over by not counting all 8 stuns. But at least I counted all 15 headshots and 82% accuracy. So Michael calls Solomon. You can call Solomon to inform him that he's back. Meltdown, baby. Yeah, when I heard Meltdown, I was like, damn it, I think there's a movie in real life called Meltdown. I was like, no, that's Ice Age. And I realized, well, the second Ice Age is called Meltdown, which I did review all the Ice Age films earlier this year, so you can go back and watch those videos. And yep, I'm doing Dom's Franklin second Dom mission. Dom's second mission. So you get on the ETVs and you get on the plane. Well, yeah, that stunt jump doesn't work because the truck is blocking it.
I didn't bring my idiot translator. What the fuck are you talking about? You're driving that hunk of metal and gasoline out of a cargo plane.
And it's a cargo plane. It's like, you can't even own cargo planes normally. So it's like the only time you go in a cargo plane is this mission and in Minor Turbulence. As well as like that one Last Dose mission when they brought Dr. Freelander back. It's like, oh my god.
We got liftoff! As soon as we hit a suitably stupid altitude, we'll come on, this shit to next week. Am I right? Come on, high five! Hell no, man, shit, I don't want you to be the last person I touch. Yeah, okay, air fighter. Parachute? ATV? Check. Big big balls? Check. Okay, this is happening.
So then for the gold medal, you have to perform 8 flips on the ATV. So, like, look at this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless it doesn't count when you break in the middle of a flip, which that's just dumb. It should still count because you're technically upside down. And yeah, the other gold medal objective is to survive a water landing without opening the parachute. And I'm not exactly sure how deep water has to be in order to break your fall because, well, I'm saying this now because it actually comes into play when we do Dom's final mission. And you'll see what I'm talking about there, even though most of you probably already know what it is. And then, like, where is Dom? It's like, oh, it's over by the Lost Trailer Park at Stab City. And they just, so then you swim over there. To end the mission. Okay, just want to make sure I hit the right button this time when the commentary's done recording. So, oh my god, yeah, I don't know. I probably should have aimed closer to it, but then I don't want to risk getting wasted and failing the mission. Then Franklin just takes off his parachute as soon as he gets out of the water. Yeah, I wasn't sure where the landing zone was. I thought it was up there, but then I realized, oh no, it's on the beach. Right there where Dom is.
You feel that? Lightning bolt. Stop it. You're alive. You know how it feels. Man, I know how it feels to ride an ATV out of a damn airplane. Man, how much that shit cost you per second? It's relative, bro. How long did it take you to the bills? Listen, you go out walking amongst the thrones. I'll be on top of the Maze Bank building with the higher beams. Dominator out.
And another another thing of should have counted when it didn't. And yeah, Trevor gets a call from Patricia. And oh yeah, I got the switch scene where he throws the biker off the bridge, that's why I'm in a Lost MC van.
Mrs. Madrazo.
And we're gonna do Hang 10.
Are you
which will be the last mission of this episode, where Trevor finally meets Deborah and things kind of go awry.
I have to go.
It's a funny way to greet your cousin. You ain't my J-damn cousin.
Wade's the cousin, not Trevor.
Somebody else's home furnishings.
Yep, Deborah's there, so then Trevor just bursts in. He kicks the door open the same way he did in Friends Reunited. And it's like he cleaned up all the graffiti from when Trevor was hiding there before he moved back to Scenic Shores.
Serious corporate gangbanging going on, right? Yeah. Every executive, director of communications from here to Bangalore taking it left, right, and center in the name of team training, right? I mean, that's what Floyd told me yesterday as he was staring at my penis.
Even though it's been like a week since the exile. Okay, this cutscene is kind of funny with Trevor. What, Mary? Yeah, and also this joke fails because crap is a swear word. You're stupid if you think crap is a swear word. It's not. That's why regular show used it in their early seasons, but then they stopped in season 3 onwards. Crap is not a swear word. I don't know why you people think it is. That's stupid. It's not.
Hey, my name is Trevor, sweetheart.
Jesus, like. And of course, Deborah's acting like the grown-up version of the bitch kid from Inside Out. Bob taught me. Okay, here's what I think happened here. So you don't actually see what happened, but my theory is that Deborah probably shot Floyd dead, and that provoked Trevor. So he grabbed a knife from Floyd's body and then began to repeatedly stab Deborah. That's my theory of what I think happened. I don't think Trevor would have killed Floyd. And yeah, Trevor doesn't want Wade to find out that his cousin's dead.
Let's go have the time of our lives.
Yeah, I don't even know if that window placement is accurate as to where the bullet went, but maybe the blood flew there from when Trevor was stabbing Deborah. That's just my theory. Oh yeah, and after this mission, so yeah, Trevor takes control of the strip club. Trevor was supposed to call Lester, but it was cut from the game where he says he took over the strip club. And then I also missed another phone call where Trevor ends up calling Lamar, and Lamar tells him, "Hey, say hi to Leon for me." Leon was the old manager who you'll see it at the end of the cutscene, even though it happens off screen. Yeah, luckily the light turned green as soon as I drove up to it because like I was trying to get the time medal objective, even though I'm driving a Lost MC van. That's why I ran the red light here. Sorry, I just thought that's hilarious. I'm the Lost MC, even though Trevor hates the Lost. You know, the Lost don't really go after him anymore after Friends Reunited, so. But then he still continues them, and they still do it in like side missions, but that's kind of it for the main story. Yeah, apparently what happened was that Trevor actually killed Wade's friends and just like brainwashed him into thinking that they ran off, so that is kind of messed up of Trevor to do that. According to what the professional claimed. So yeah, they go inside, and then Trevor goes into strip club. I keep thinking this should technically be his first time at the strip club, even though if you escape with him and if Franklin and Trevor, if you escape with Trevor as Franklin and Hood Safari in the Hood Safari mission, Trevor actually drives you because I was switching with him yelling titties. It's like, what? And yeah, and also I changed Trevor's clothes after this mission because technically, even though they were automatically clean, I still wanted to change Trevor into something more suitable so he could wash all the blood off his shirt. But yeah. Spoilers, even though you kind of see here, Trevor runs in and he kills Leon off screen. You'll see it in the next episode in Surveying the Score. And anyways, Lester actually mentions the cut phone call from Trevor when Michael calls him at the end of this mission. Because you're automatically switch over to Michael here as soon as the door closes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Next episode will have Surveying the Score, Bury the Hatchet, and a couple of side missions. I don't think I'm going to get Pac-Man and Fresh Meat in. If I get at least one of them, then I'd be surprised. But you know what? I'm not really going to rely on it. But yeah, that's basically it for this episode. So please like, comment, share, sub, and peace.
The big one, the UD. You know anything?
Yeah, I told him we could hit it. You down?
Of course I'm down. Look, I'll get my research together and meet you at Trevor's. He's taken over the Vanilla Unicorn Gentlemen's Club.
All right, message Franklin.